Akande Daniel by name. I'm a human rights activist and an anti-corruption campaigner. First and foremost, as an activist, I so much believe in people and people's power. And of course, I'm from a left background, which means I'm a socialist. And the concept of the idea of socialism duly promotes egalitarianism, which means equality and justice for citizens and for everybody. So, coming from this background, I love promoting justice and equality. And these are two factors, and these are values that corruption negates. Yeah, I've encountered recently an issue around the landlady and the tenant dispute. Of course, the issue itself has been struck out from the courts, but the woman in charge in question actually resorted to self-help by also looking at the loopholes around the Nigeria police system and the policing system, in the country. And she made use of the police officer by bribing the police officer. She made use of them to fight, to do the dirty job for her. And that is the recent encounter I've had on the question around the corruption. The challenges I've faced, or that the activists face in the course of fighting against corruption, is number one, intimidation and harassment from the members of the Nigerian police force, and possibly the member of the DSS. And of course, they always get to arrest them unlawfully, trying to, instead of challenging the message or redressing the root cause of the matter, or what they all together, what they do is to arrest the messenger, incarcerate the messenger, and put in an attempt to stop or to shut the messenger up. And they do all of this dirty work. As someone that believes in justice and equality, my activities around campaigning against corruption has actually led to the fact that on a daily basis I'm being arrested. As we speak, as we're talking now, the member of the Nigerian police force can walk in. I've always been intimidated, always been harassed, and always been arrested on the basis of speaking up against injustice which has been perpetrated against our persons by the members of the Nigerian police force. Honestly, I've not seen any significant changes since 1999. We have seen successive governments having the corrupt record that is terrible than the previous ones. The root cause of corruption is the system that we're practicing in this nation. The system we are practicing is neoliberal capitalist economy. And what that implies is that the system itself, it is enriched within the context of that system to keep the rich richer and to subsequently keep the poor at bay, to keep the poor poorer. And it's on the basis of the system that we practice. For instance, we have commercialization under this economy, under these policies. We have privatization of most of our national assets, and all of these things actually encourages corruption. For instance, contract system also encourage corruption. We've seen a series of projects done in this country. That has been paid for in this country, and those projects were not implemented. And who accounts for it? Who owed them into account? How was the money spent? And nobody is asking any questions. And even if the questions were asked, nobody is listening. Nobody is taking concrete actions, making sure that all of the perpetrators of these corrupt acts are brought to justice. The current anti-corruption policies or programs of these current governments are quite insignificant and ineffective as we speak. I would have loved to see them pursuing the cause, this anti-corruption campaign or issues with more ruthlessly than what they are doing presently. We still see some of the corrupt elites who are still enjoying the state government offices, and nothing fundamentally has been done in that regard. Technology has played a very significant role. In short, most of the successes or most of the benefits we've enjoyed in the recent time, not only in Nigeria, in Africa, was a result of the benefits from the technology. Social media, for instance, the last election, people used the power of social media to brought the issues that happened in their polling units, their communities, to bring all of these issues at fore, which also made people, the wider community and the international community, to be aware that there was a mass inappropriate or discrepancies in that election. And of course, even as we speak today, there is a planned action against the way and manners in which inequalities have continued to soar as a result of the policies who are not making the lives of the mass of the working class better. People are gradually coming together to take action, and we have also seen states unleashing attack on all of these persons. Citizens should get themselves informed, that's number one, and they should also raise awareness within their local communities. If they have the capacity beyond their communities, they should raise awareness to let people know that corruption is a cankerworm that's eating deeply into our system, and that corruption needs to be eradicated, and that if corruption is not eradicated, there will be no significant growth and development to our personal selves, to our communities, and to the nation at large. What gives me hope, or what gives me hope in the fight for corruption in this country, is the current happenings, the way and manner in which the young people in this country, not only in this country, even elsewhere across Africa, how the youth has become more aware of the level of corruption which is taking place in their countries. Of course, as we speak now, people are taking action, and people are ready to take action, even against all odds, against all form of oppression. People are beginning to stand up to say no to injustice, to say no to corruption, and people are ready to take to the streets if possible, or even if necessary. People are ready to take to the streets to be making sure that they compel government to do what can make the lives of the people better.